Hello and welcome to Middle Eastern Thursdays. So today, guys, I have a haul for you. I have a total of 10 fragrances that I have been so excited and looking forward to sniffing. But of course, as always, I had to wait for you. So today we're gonna, as usual, go ahead and unbox them, and I'm going to share the notes, tell you what I'm picking up on the fragrance and how I feel about it overall. And of course, I will circle back with you and give you a detailed review. But before we jump right in, if this is your first time here, I'm Arahi, and I am your fragrance concierge, and I am totally committed to creating the best fragrance experience for you. I upload videos on Tuesdays, Thursdays, Sundays, and sometimes you even get a bonus video for the week. If that sounds like the type of content that you're interested in and like a good plan, then please consider subscribing, give this video a thumbs up, and don't forget, leave a comment. Let's go. All right, guys, so before we jump right into the fragrances, I wanted to give you a couple of updates. So the first thing is that there will be a video Saturday morning, and it will be a Middle Eastern fragrances video. And then on Sunday, I will be announcing a giveaway. And I'm not going to tell you yet what the giveaway will be, but you cannot miss it because this giveaway is really, really good. Anyway, so let's go ahead and get started. So the first fragrance that I have here is from ZIMAYA, and it's called RABAB Gems. And this is supposed to be inspired by XERJOFF's ACCENTO. And you guys know exactly how much I love XERJOFF and that they're my favorite fragrance house. So I've been so looking forward to trying this fragrance because I do not have ACCENTO in my collection. But I do know what it smells like. So if this is a good one, I will be so excited. And it comes in this box. Just a regular purple box. So then you open the box and there is the fragrance. Look at that bottle. Oh my goodness. Look how nice. Purple. Just like the XERJOFF bottle. But you know what's interesting? So this cap looks like the Suspiro caps. Very interesting. Of course, the bottle is from XERJOFF and the cap is from Suspiro. Very interesting. So before I spray it, let me go ahead and tell you what the notes are. So at the top we have pineapple and hyacinth. In the middle we have iris, jasmine, and pink pepper. Okay guys, those notes already are exactly like ACCENTO, but anyway. And then at the base we have musk, vetiver, amber, vanilla, and patchouli. Ooh, I can't wait to try this because I have a feeling that this is gonna be almost the exact same fragrance. By the way, guys, I did forget to tell you that this is my first ZIMAYA fragrance. I actually have a couple of them that I'm going to be sharing with you today. I've been looking forward to trying this fragrance house because I've heard so many good things about their fragrances. So my understanding is that all of the fragrances from this fragrance house are typically dupes or clones of Western niche fragrances, and that they do a very good job. So I'm going to go ahead and spray this to see how true is that. Oh boy. Now you guys know when I laugh like that, wow. Oh my goodness. Wow. So you guys remember that I told you that now when I receive these fragrances, while I wait, of course, to do a haul with you, I do spray them and then I just put them away. So this one has been with me probably for about a month. Guys, this is ACCENTO. This is ACCENTO for sure. So this is very musky, opens up very musky, quite powdery. It is quite fruity and sweet. But just like ACCENTO, it has like that touch of greenness and an earthiness to it. Very well done, guys. I am really impressed right now because this is ACCENTO. So ACCENTO is a fragrance that I considered picking up on a couple of occasions, but you know, through time, I've had a couple of decants, like 10 ml decants, and I've used ACCENTO, I've layered it, but I never picked it up because somehow I felt that it was almost like Erba Pura, right? Like not as fruity as Erba Pura, but that they were like in the same family. And I just thought that for that price point, I wasn't going to do it. But now that I have this one, I am very, very happy. So this is also quite woody, and there is definitely a spiciness to it. But that powderiness is pretty on point. Yeah, this is exactly how Accento opens, and I'm getting the exact same journey. And I'm getting that same level of powderiness because at some point I wondered if I would like that much powderiness, because this is quite powdery to my nose. Not excessive or annoying, but this is a powdery fragrance. That iris is definitely on point here. And this is a fragrance that really doesn't have a star from all those notes that I read, because I'm picking up on the florals, on the fruitiness. Yeah, that powderiness, the woody notes. Yeah, guys, this has been done really, really well. Wow. Okay, moving on. Of course, I will come back with detailed reviews and speak to things like longevity. But oh boy, this is definitely Accento. If I had to tell you right now, I can tell you this is at least 90% Accento, if not more. I'm pretty sure it's more than that. I'm just trying to test it first, side by side, because I still have a decant of Accento. But I am so glad I'm not going to have to pay that kind of money, because this is pretty much the same. I just hope it performs as well, you know? I am so impressed with that fragrance with RABAB, because it is definitely Accento. It's at 95%, if not more. But I'm going to tell you, because I went off camera and kept sniffing it, because I just can't believe that they were able to do this so exact. That opening is exact. That dry down that I'm getting, and I'm really looking forward to trying it on skin to see if it remains the same. But I can tell you right now that I do pick up on a slight difference. And the difference is that this one, RABAB, seems to lean a tad feminine versus Accento, which is definitely a unisex fragrance. This one definitely leans towards the feminine side. But other than that, oh my goodness, this is exactly the same. Anyway, just wanted to let you guys know that. So the next fragrance that I have for you is from WATANIAH, and I hope that I'm pronouncing it correctly, but it's called LAZULI, and it's from WATANIAH, and it comes in this beautiful blue box. And it's a sleeve, and you just slip it out this way. And here is the fragrance. Loving this bottle, guys. Let me show you. So here's the bottle. All right, so let me go ahead and share the notes with you. So for top notes, we have lemon, bergamot, mandarin orange, and bitter orange. And then we have, in the middle, we have neroli, African orange flower, and at the base, we have amber. Okay, so this fragrance is supposed to be inspired by Tom Ford's Neroli Portofino. That is a fragrance that I used to own. Actually, my husband and I used to really take turns with that fragrance. And we really did enjoy it, but it wasn't something that we were really passionate about enough to, again, pay for another bottle. So, you know, we just never picked it up. But it's not like we didn't like it. So I really have been looking forward to trying this one. So let's see what we think. That was a nice sprayer. Ooh. Oh my goodness. Wow. Oh my goodness, guys. Okay. Oh. Ooh. Okay, so I am loving how this one is opening. This opening is more citrusy than the original, and I am loving it much more. So that citrusy opening is how Neroli Portofino opens, but there's something more here. They're not disclosing all the notes, because this is not just lemon and orange. No, I'm picking up bergamot also, but there's something else here. This opening is gorgeous and perfect for the summer season. Oh my goodness. So this is quite citrusy, and I'm immediately picking up on the white florals. This is also a very, very aromatic fragrance. But I'm going to tell you right now, the white florals are the stars of this fragrance, because that citrusy opening gave way almost immediately to the white florals. But what I'm loving is that the white florals are all together like a bouquet type of effect. They're not like, I'm not distinguishing any specific white floral, if you know what I mean. They're all together, and that citrusy opening remains, but like in the background, but it's not faint, which is what I'm loving, because in Neroli Portofino, the citrusy feel or aspect of the fragrance is with you all throughout, but the opening has a bit more of a floral aspect to it. This is very, very, very good, guys. Oh my goodness. I am loving this fragrance. This is incredible for the summer. Have you tried this fragrance? Please let me know if you've tried Lazuli from WATANIAH, because oh my goodness, this is exquisite. Oh, wow. Okay, so this may be my new favorite freshie. Incredible. Okay, this is done so well. This is also like a bit sweet, but it's just very, very aromatic. I am loving it. And that citrusy effect of it is just perfection. Wow, you just can't go wrong with this one for the summer. Oh my goodness. I did not expect that, because for me, Tom Ford fragrances are not very easy to dupe, but this has been done exquisitely. I wonder what else WATANIAH has that is a dupe for Tom Ford, one of Tom Ford's fragrances, because obviously they've figured out the formula. Like, they have broken this code, guys. Loving it. Please let me know if you've tried this fragrance, if you were planning to pick it up, what have you heard about it, because this is perfection. I'm telling you, I'm liking it more than Neroli Portofino, and I'm also hoping that it performs better. Not that Neroli Portofino didn't last on me, but it wasn't one of those fragrances that for that price point I thought performed really well. So I'm really looking forward to this one. Moving on. All right, so the next fragrance that I have for you is from KHADLAJ, and it's La Fede Lavish Rouge. Now, this fragrance, I'm going to tell you right now, is supposed to be inspired by YSL Libre, but not the Intense, just the regular Libre. And I do own that one, so I've really been looking forward to trying this. So let's go ahead and see. So it comes in this red box, just a very simple red box, like unassuming, which is fine with me. And look at this bottle. Loving it. And look at the cap, guys. Very, very nice. It looks like a piece of art. Very beautiful. So let me go ahead and share the notes with you, because they're not on Fragrantica. So the top notes are lemon, mandarin orange, grapefruit, green apple, and it says marine. So I guess it's supposed to have a marine quality in the opening. Then in the middle, it has freesia rose, lily of the valley, jasmine, magnolia, and orange tree. So at the base, it has peach, skin, coconut accord, cedarwood, sandalwood, vetiver, amber, and musks. Okay, let's go ahead and try this. Ooh, that atomizer, wow. Oh boy. This is definitely YSL Libre. Such a beautiful fragrance. So we have tried, in all of the hauls that we've done together, we've tried at least 2 other fragrances that are supposed to be inspired by YSL Libre, and I can't remember the name of that one that is also very good, but that one is YSL Libre Intense to my nose. This one is definitely YSL Libre. So immediately from the opening, I am getting a lot of white florals, and it's opening with the citrusy notes. Very, very nicely done. This is the exact same opening, guys, as YSL Libre, believe me. So a ton of white florals, and I'm getting those citrus notes, and I'm also immediately picking up on the lavender. This is a very aromatic fragrance. It's a tad powdery to my nose. Not much, but it's powdery. Now I'm getting that vanilla. But I'm going to tell you that this is less vanilla than what I remember YSL Libre to have. And I own YSL Libre, not the Intense, but, you know, the regular one, the original. And I'm picking up less vanilla in this one because I do know that almost immediately in the opening, I pick up on the vanilla, and the vanilla is quite intense to my nose in YSL Libre. But this one, I'm actually liking this more because it's not that I'm liking it more, let me not say it like that. It's that I'm appreciating the fact that this has less vanilla, because what's happening is that because there's less vanilla, it's a bit fresher than what I recall YSL Libre to be. This is also very musky. This is a musk-based fragrance, but it's a very interesting musk because it has a lot of oomph to it. And then there's the woody notes that I'm picking up on now. And the vanilla is still present, but I'm telling you, it's not as intense as in YSL Libre. The freshness is starting to subside, and it's definitely doing what YSL Libre does, giving way to those white florals. That lavender, ooh, the lavender is commanding. Oh yeah. The lavender is leading this show just like it does in YSL Libre. This is very interesting, guys. Very, very interesting. But I am loving it. Absolutely loving it. You know, another difference that I am picking up on and that I'm actually appreciating. So to my nose, YSL Libre has like a little, it's not a lot, guys, okay? But it has like a bit of an animalic quality to it. I'm not picking that up on this one. This fragrance is just beautiful. It's fresher. The lavender has been done a bit less screechy because in YSL Libre, it's not that it's screechy, but the lavender does stick out from all the other florals, pretty much to my nose. And this one is less powdery, much less powdery. Oh, I'm loving it. Absolutely loving it, guys. So let me know if you've tried this fragrance, because I am really loving it. I'm actually loving the differences that I picked up on between this one and Libre. I mean, I'm really loving it. But what I am going to do when I start testing it is I'm going to test them side by side, and then I'll come back to you with a list of clear differences. But I am pretty sure that the differences that I shared with you today are the differences. And yeah, this one may need to macerate a bit more. Maybe it'll change a bit and become an 100% Libre, but this is very, very close. And like I told you, I am preferring this one because at least for the summer and spring seasons, you know, YSL Libre is a fragrance that I would pull any time of the year, to be honest with you. But I'm liking this one because it's a better fit for like a spring and summer season. There's a fresh quality to it that is definitely, you know, better than YSL Libre, because YSL Libre can be a bit intense. When that lavender note hits, oh my goodness, like get ready. But with this one, I'm really liking that difference. Anyway, moving on. All right, so the next fragrance that I want to share with you is from RASASI, and it's called AIYARA. So I picked this one up from Joma Shop, and I think that RASASI launched a whole bunch of new fragrances, and you can find some of them on Joma Shop. I have 2 of them here today, but I have a video coming up on RASASI fragrances. Do not miss it, because oh my goodness, the fragrances that I'm going to be sharing with you are just exquisite. But let's go ahead and try this one because I've really been looking forward to it. So I did do my research. Oh, let me tell you. So it comes in this box, just a regular simple box, which I'm not mad at, you know, doesn't have to be a production. But what I was going to tell you is that I did quite a bit of research on this fragrance and the other one that I'm going to share with you, and I could not find that it was inspired by anything, and the notes really did not like give me any other type of fragrance that I'm familiar with. But if you've heard of this fragrance and you know if it was inspired by anything, please let me know. But I should be able to tell you if it reminds me of anything when I spray it. So let's go ahead and open it. And here is the bottle. Very simple, but a very nice bottle. You know, so I always forget. And I also wanted to let you know that this one is called AIYARA, but this one is the Pour Femme. There's also a Pour Homme. Depending on how I feel about the Pour Femme, I may end up picking up the Pour Homme and seeing if I layer it, you know, what happens. You know, if I don't like it, worst case, I'll give it to my husband. But there's supposed to be a Pour Homme. So the notes of this one are, at the top we have green apple and marmalade. Oh my goodness, isn't that interesting? Like, I don't think I have another fragrance with the note of marmalade. But anyway, then in the middle we have vanilla orchid, jasmine, and rose. And at the base we have sandalwood, amber, and musk. I can't wait to spray this. Let's go ahead and do that. Ooh, these atomizer, oh. So in the opening, it was kind of reminding me of something, but I just couldn't figure out what it was. But now it's changed and it's really not reminding me of anything. Oh my goodness, this smells so, so good. This is very, very fruity. It is sweet. It's a little bit powdery, but I have a feeling that at the dry down, it's going to be a powdery fragrance because the powderiness has increased since I sprayed it. And I'm picking up on quite a bit of florals. I dare say that this is definitely a fruity floral fragrance, but there's quite a number of fruits here. This is very fruity, guys, and very, very floral. I'm picking up on white florals and I'm definitely picking up on the rose. Oh yes. And the rose is not a young rose. It's a mature rose, but not mature like in a dated or classic archaic type of rose in a fragrance. No, this is just a rose that has matured and has that sweetness of a mature rose scent. That's where we're getting part of the sweetness, but the fruitiness and the florals are definitely in control. But you know what is interesting? Even though I'm getting all those fruits and all those florals, the fragrance is fresh. It's not a freshie. Oh no, this is not a freshie fragrance, but there's a fresh quality to the fragrance. And let me tell you that I can clearly pick up on the apple. I can clearly, oh yes, and this is done very nicely because you know the note of apple can be a hit or a miss easily. I have so many fragrances with the note of apple that I've tried that I'm like, oh no, moving on, can't do this one. But this one, I'm picking up on that apple. It's a very sweet fragrance because think about it, you have fruits because it's not just the apple, there's other fruits here for sure. But the apple is the star of the fruit side of the house. And the rose is the star of the florals. But what I was going to say is that I think that note of marmalade is part of that fruitiness that I'm picking up on. I really think that there's the note of marmalade may be, you know, like one of those marmalades that's done with like all of the fruits possible, because I'm picking up on a ton of fruits, guys. It's just, I'm picking up on strawberries, raspberries, lemon, and they did not disclaim lemon, but there's a freshness that's coming from bergamot lemon type of combination. There's a citrusiness here that's coming from oranges. I'm picking it up. But at all that, I am telling you, the apple is crisp, bright, and clear. This is exquisitely done, guys. You know what? I think that the reason the bottle is green is because this fragrance was designed to have the apple as the star. I mean, the rose is there, but the apple is the real star of this fragrance. I can't wait to try this on skin, guys, and let you know what happens on my skin, because if I can get this fragrance to translate on my skin with that clear, vibrant, crisp apple note, I am going to be so in love. You're going to hear about this fragrance over and over and over because wow. Please let me know if you've tried this fragrance. Let us all know if you've tried this fragrance. And do you pick up on the apple the way that I do? Like, this is a juicy, very, very nicely done green apple. You know how you bite into a green apple and you have that juiciness? Oh my goodness. That's what I'm picking up from this fragrance. Wow. Incredible. Nothing like this in my collection because they can never get that apple note right. But anyway, moving on. Okay, so this next one is also by RASASI and it's called RADI. And it's supposed to be inspired by XERJOFF's ERBA PURA. And I'm really looking forward to trying this fragrance because I've heard that this is really very, very close to the original ERBA PURA. Now, if you've seen my XERJOFF video where I ranked all of my XERJOFF fragrances that are suitable for spring and summer, you may recall that ERBA PURA, I think I shared like 14 fragrances and ERBA PURA was number 14. So it was the least favorite of mine. And it's not that I dislike Erba Pura. Please do not be confused. I do like and appreciate Erba Pura, but I have to be in a certain mood for it because it is like a punch in your face of all the possible fruits you could think of. There's so many notes in that fragrance that they do not disclaim. But anyway, let's go ahead and try RADI. So it comes in this cylinder-like packaging, as you can see. And let's open this. Just love this bottle. I mean, look at how beautiful. I had been so looking forward to this haul because, oh my goodness, the bottle is just gorgeous. And look at the cap, guys. I hope the camera is capturing it. It is so, so beautiful. You imagine that on your vanity. Oh, it's also very weighty. And the cap does feel a little bit cheap though. It's like for this being so weighty and the cap being so, so beautiful, I wish that they would have done a better job with the cap. I mean, it closes beautifully. That's not the problem. It's just that the cap feels very kind of light and it's like a type of plastic of some sort. Anyway, but let's just hope that the juice is incredible. So let me tell you what the notes are. So at the top, we have orange, lemon, and bergamot. In the middle, we have flower petals, we have peach, and we have cherry. And at the base, we have amber. So that is Erba Pura. So let's see. Very nice atomizer. Ooh. All right. So we've already started with some differences. So this fragrance opens with florals and fruits. I picked up on florals immediately. That does not happen to me with Erba Pura. Does it happen to you? Like, have you ever tried Erba Pura? When it opens for me, it is like a collection of fruits. So right there, I can tell you that I'm probably going to prefer this one because it has a very balanced opening. And the balance is between those fruits. And by the way, there's other fruits in here. It's not just, if I recall correctly, lemon, bergamot that they said. And hold on a second, hold on. So they said that there's orange, lemon, and bergamot here in RADI, right? And peach and cherry. Okay. Because I'm picking up on a whole collection of fruits here. I am not mistaken. There's a collection of fruits here, but it's balanced very nicely with the flowers. So this one is also muskier than Erba Pura, and it also has less vanilla. Again, lending to the freshness. This must be something that's part of the DNA of RASASI because I'm finding that in a lot of their fragrances, like they have vanilla, but the vanilla is not a vanilla that is so dominant that makes the fragrance kind of dense. No, there's like an airiness to their fragrances that I'm really appreciating and loving. Not just freshness, but there's an airiness, like a lightness to the fragrance while still performing impeccably. Okay, guys, I'm really loving this. I have to tell you, I'm really, really loving this. This is definitely Erba Pura, but that difference of the florals is really making a difference. And the difference in the vanilla and the musk is very, very clear to my nose. As far as the fruits, I'm picking up on all of the fruits. I'm not picking up on the cherry though, but I am picking up on the peach, on the bergamot, and I'm picking up on other fruits. I'm picking up like on melon, guys. I'm telling you, there's other fruits in here. Please let us know. Have you tried RADI from RASASI? What fruits are you picking up on there? Are you picking up on the florals too? Because they're very present. And by the way, the florals here, I'm not picking up on any rose in RADI. No. This is like a combination of white and yellow florals, but I'm not picking up on any... Oh, wait. I'm picking up on peony. Oh, yes. Oh, yes, that's peony. Wow. Okay, can someone please... I hope some fam member has tried this fragrance. And again, this was like, I think this was also very inexpensive, maybe $25, $30 at the most. I don't even think it was $30. Wow, this is really, really interesting. Really hate to admit it, but this one is going to give Erba Pura a run for its money because, wow. This is done really, really well. You know, typically people either love or hate Erba Pura, and it's all a function of the amount of fruitiness that people are willing to tolerate. And I love fruity fragrances, but I just love the way this one has been done. It's more balanced. It's you know, and Erba Pura was designed to have that collection of fruits and just be in your face about the fruitiness. But I'm appreciating this one because this one is more of like a fruity floral where there's a lot of fruits, but the florals also play a role. And then the vanilla is not as intense. I don't know. I'm just loving it, guys. But moving on. And I will, of course, circle back with you with performance. All right, guys. So this next fragrance, I don't want you to get upset with me because this fragrance came to me over a month ago and it came in a totally destroyed box. So I just had to get rid of the packaging, but I definitely kept the fragrance. And I am speaking about EMIR VOUX Elegante. And it comes in this beautiful bottle. I can tell you right now that this was inspired by XERJOFF's 1861 NAXOS, which is a fragrance that I used to own and that I am planning to pick up again because I absolutely love it, which is why I used one bottle. And my husband here and there will also spray himself with that fragrance because it is just incredible. To me, this is truly a unisex fragrance. But I have some stuff to say about this one because I've also used this one. This is the only fragrance, I promise you, that I've tried from the 10 today. I just, you know, once I took it out of the packaging and I knew that it was supposed to be inspired by NAXOS from XERJOFF, I just had to try it because I absolutely love this fragrance. So let's go ahead and talk about this one. So let me tell you the notes of this one before we spray it because I'm still going to tell you what I get from it. So at the top, we have cinnamon, lavender, honey, and jasmine. And then we have bergamot, tobacco, vanilla, cardamom, and then lemon, cashmere, and tonka bean. So those notes, for the most part, are the notes that you find in NAXOS, but you also find a couple of other notes. But let's talk about it a little bit more. So let's go ahead and spray it. Oh, and look at this atomizer, guys. Oh my goodness. Okay. Wow. Have you ever gotten your nose? Oh my goodness. Have you ever gotten your nose on XERJOFF's 1861 NAXOS? That fragrance is perfection, truly perfection. And this one, I'm going to tell you right now, this is to my nose 95%, if not more, NAXOS. Now, you know when I say 95%, it's because I don't want to say 100%, but this is perfection. Now, this is part of the EMIR line, and you guys know how we've been doing EMIR fragrances on this channel, and every time I try one, I end up falling in love with it because they're a superior quality. I mean, they're just exquisite. So let me tell you about this one. So this fragrance opens up just like NAXOS. Very sweet. It's a very sweet fragrance without being cloying. It has a ton of vanilla. What I love about this fragrance is that it has two notes that are done exquisitely, tobacco and honey. But on top of that, it has lavender. And the lavender here is perfection. This fragrance is also warm, spicy, and very, very aromatic. And at the dry down, it is powdery. I haven't reached the dry down on the strip yet, but I've already been using this fragrance, as I told you. It is powdery at the dry down, but not very powdery. Let me tell you, I can't even tell you that there's a difference between this one and NAXOS from XERJOFF. If you've ever wanted to try NAXOS, or if you had tried NAXOS but never picked it up because budget was a consideration, because it is quite expensive, this is your golden opportunity. So now the fragrance itself, I can tell you, to me, this one has a tinge of a lean towards the feminine side, but it's still a unisex fragrance. Definitely a unisex fragrance. This is also a fragrance that I pull all throughout the year, any season, any occasion, day, night, it doesn't matter. This is a signature scent worthy fragrance. It is a fragrance that speaks to versatility, to modern edge. There's nothing romantic about this fragrance, so Okay, I'm gonna move on because I could be here with NAXOS all day. See, I don't even call it VOUX ELEGANTE. No, I'm calling it NAXOS because it's NAXOS. It is. All right, guys. So the next fragrance that I want to share with you is a fragrance that was actually sent to me by the Paris Corner team, and I have to be honest with you, I don't know why they sent me this fragrance, but it's because it's not like I said, "Ooh, I would love to try that fragrance," but out of nowhere, they just sent it to me, and I'm just going to go ahead and share it with you. And it is ARCANA. So this is from the EMIR collection from Paris Corner. And I'm going to tell you right now that it is supposed to be inspired by Tiziana Terenzi's KIRKE. So yet another fragrance that's supposed to be inspired by KIRKE. And I own KIRKE and I love it. And I have maybe one other fragrance, if I recall correctly, that's supposed to be inspired by KIRKE. I try to stay away from a fragrance that is supposed to be inspired by KIRKE because I own it and I'm so tired of listening to everybody compare just about every other fragrance to KIRKE, to be honest with you. But we're going to go ahead and try this fragrance. And the shape of the box is reminding me of the box that the Tiziana Terenzi fragrances come in. And of course, then you open it and there's the fragrance. It took everything to get this fragrance out. And let me show you this bottle. So if you own any Tiziana Terenzi fragrances, I'm sure you can see that the bottle is similar, but it's just similar. All in all, it does feel luxurious and weighty, and there is nothing cheap about this bottle at all. So let's go ahead and let me share with you the notes because this is not on Fragrantica. At the top, we have passion fruit, peach, pear, raspberry, cassis, and sand. In the mid, we have lily of the valley, and at the base, we have musk, sandalwood, vanilla, patchouli, and heliotrope. And I can tell you right now that those are the notes of KIRKE. But let's see if, like all other EMIR fragrances, we get the exact same as the OG. Ooh, look at that atomizer. Loving it. This is definitely KIRKE. Wow. Okay, this opens up very, very fruity. You pick up on all of the fruits. It is sweet. This fragrance has been done so much like KIRKE that it's really Tiziana Terenzi DNA that I'm picking up right now, like completely. You know how I'm always telling you that Tiziana Terenzi fragrances have a musky quality to them, that it's a musky DNA that I don't find really in any other fragrance, not even in Sospiro or in Quinto Canto, which is by her brother. Tiziana Terenzi fragrances have that musk that is so a signature of the Tiziana Terenzi line. I'm picking it up here, clearly, 100% the same. This is KIRKE. So just like in KIRKE, there's some woodiness here. This is powdery, not very powdery, but it's powdery. And there's a tropical feel to this fragrance. Oh my goodness. This is KIRKE. This is KIRKE. 100%. This is KIRKE. If you've tried this fragrance and you have KIRKE or you've had a 10 ml and you've used KIRKE for a while, please let us know your thoughts because I am telling you, this is KIRKE. And I just hope that this one performs as good as KIRKE because KIRKE is a well-rounded, it's not for no reason that so many fragrance houses try to get that KIRKE DNA down. It is a truly remarkable fragrance if you're into fruity fragrances with that tropical twist kind of to it. But the beauty of KIRKE is that for me, KIRKE is a fragrance that you can pull any time of the year. I just wouldn't use KIRKE like when it's super cold, when it's like winter. But when it's reasonable temperatures up to very hot temperatures, I would definitely pull KIRKE. Because it's a fragrance that even though it has that tropical vibe to it, it's not all about that tropical. It's really about the fruitiness of the fragrance. Yeah, I'm going to move on, guys, because, yeah, I can tell you this is KIRKE for sure. All right, so the next fragrance that I have for you is also from WATANIAH, but this one is called MARJAAN. And I've so been looking forward to trying this fragrance. And it comes in this very nice box. And I don't know, guys, but if any of you have picked up this fragrance, can you let me know if it was supposed to be inspired by something because I couldn't find it anywhere. But so here, ooh, my goodness, this bottle is just gorgeous. I mean, look at this bottle. Look at this bottle. Look at the cap. Wow, absolutely gorgeous, guys. All right, so let me go ahead and share the notes with you. So at the top, we have floral notes and animal notes. And in the mid, we also have floral notes. And then at the base, we have amber and tuberose. So let's go ahead and spray it. I've been so looking forward to trying this one. Oh, very nice atomizer. Oh my goodness. Okay. Did I mention fruits in the notes? Because I'm picking... Guys. Okay. This is guava. This is guava. This is guava for sure. Wow. This is guava. Okay, let me go back and look at the notes because I'm picking up on fruits besides the guava because there's guava in this fragrance. Let me go look at the notes. Okay, guys, I'm totally confused. So I went back and I did not go to my notes. I went into Fragrantica because this fragrance is on Fragrantica and it has the same notes that I had pulled from the WATANIAH site. But you know, it's talking about just floral notes, but I am picking up on fruits here. I am telling you there is guava in this fragrance and there is melon in this fragrance. I'm not picking up on any citrusy notes. I am picking up on florals. There's definitely jasmine in this fragrance, but the jasmine is not the star. As a matter of fact, the florals are not the star of the fragrance. The star of the fragrance is the guava. It is pure guava. Wow. Okay, have any of you picked up this fragrance? Can you please tell us what you think? Do you pick up on that note of guava? Are you familiar with the smell of guava, that juicy, ripe guava that you bite into? This is the smell that I'm picking up. If you're from the Caribbean or you've just been exposed to guava, did you have a guava tree in your backyard or something like that? I am telling you, this is pure guava. And while at it, there's like melon, cantaloupe here. Like, it is so clear to my nose. Like, there is no way that there's no guava in this fragrance. There's guava in this fragrance. Why would they not disclaim it? I don't know. Because all I'm finding is animal notes. I'm not picking up on any animal notes. I am picking up on the florals, but this is not a floral fragrance. This fragrance is all about the guava. And in the background, you do have some florals floating around, but this fragrance is all about the guava. Okay, I did not expect that, guys. I did not expect this at all. I am so confused right now. Like, why would they not disclaim that there's fruits in this fragrance to begin with and then tell you that there's guava? Because it's not like if you know guava, as soon as you sniff this fragrance, you're going to be like, oh, that's guava. Anyway, guys, I'm going to move on. And of course, I will circle back with you once I test it. But this fragrance, yeah, please let us know if you've tried this fragrance. I'm sure someone in the fam has picked this fragrance up and has tried it on skin. Please let us know your thoughts. Anyway, guys, moving on. Okay, guys, so we have just 2 more fragrances to go. And by the way, if you're hearing like a hum type of sound, that's my AC unit. And yeah, it's like right outside. One of the units is right outside this window. So, you know, I can't do anything about it. And then if I turn it off, I'll be sweating because it is so hot today. And then I have all these lights going. Anyway, I just wanted to let you know what's going on over here. But we have 2 more fragrances to go. And these 2 fragrances, guys, I have been so looking forward to trying them. We're going to go ahead and start with one from ZIMAYA, and this is HAWWA. And it comes in this beautiful box. I'm sure some of you either already picked it up or you've seen another review or you're aware of it and you've been looking forward to it, but I have been so excited to try this one. I know that there's a pink one, But that's supposed to be inspired by Delina. And oh my goodness, I don't need yet another Delina inspired fragrance. So I think I'm going to pass on that one unless you guys tell me something different. And this one, I just couldn't find what it was inspired by. So I'm thinking that it's an original. I couldn't even match the notes to anything, which is really interesting. So anyway, let me know if you know if this one was inspired by something. But it comes in this box here. Look how beautiful, guys. Absolutely beautiful. And guys, I am absolutely loving this packaging. This is so beautiful. I mean, I'm sure you've seen this bottle in the pink one or maybe even in this one, but this is just gorgeous. And look at that cap. Oh my goodness. The whole design of the bottle is just so different than anything I've seen before. I am so looking forward to spraying this. Let me just share the notes with you. So at the top we have strawberry, cassis, raspberry, and orange. For middle notes, we have blackcurrant, grapefruit, peach, and lily. And at the base, we have patchouli, vanilla, and musk. And as I said, I try to find like a notes fit for it, but I couldn't find anything that it was inspired by. So let me know if you know of anything. Let's go ahead and spray it. Very, very nice atomizer. Oh, wow, guys. Oh, I am loving this one. Wow. Okay. So the first thing that I have to say is I did not see a note of like champagne, but I am picking up on champagne of some sort. There's like an effervescent quality to this fragrance in the opening. Have you guys picked up on that? If you have this red one, can you let me know? Because I'm clearly picking up on it. Today has been the day of me identifying notes that have not been disclaimed, which happens to me frequently, but not in this number of fragrances. But I'll tell you, the one that we just did before, the WATANIAH one, that just blew me away because I am telling you, there is guava. There is definitely guava in that fragrance. But okay, so this one is very fruity, but done in a very, very nice way. The fruity is not a punch in your face. It's just a very fruity opening type of fragrance. But with that effervescent quality, there is like an airiness to the fruitiness. And I'm telling you, it's like if you took, if you did a champagne cocktail where you muddled a whole bunch of different fruits and then you poured some champagne on it, that's what I'm picking up and I am loving it. That is exquisite. It is sweet, but it's not like excessively sweet. It is just perfect. There's also like a touch of greenness here. But that greenness just adds like edge. There's also an aromatic quality to it. It's very aromatic. I'm trying to see what else is it that I'm picking up because I'm picking up something else, but I am loving this fragrance. Oh my goodness. I am so sorry I waited this long to pick up these ZIMAYA fragrances. But this red one, do you know if this was inspired by something? Because my goodness. This is perfection. Wow. Loving it. Makes me wonder if I should pick up the pink one. Like, is the pink one, if you have the pink one, is the pink one really like Delina? Like, is it truly Delina? Because I don't want yet another Delina fragrance. I love Delina, but I have all of the Delinas to begin with. And then I have a couple of other fragrances that were inspired by Delina. So I don't just want another Delina fragrance. So let me tell you, I am picking up clearly on the strawberry and I'm picking up on the raspberry. I'm not getting like the citrus notes. If I recall correctly, I think there's maybe lemon here, but I'm not picking up on that. That freshness that I'm getting is from that note of champagne, which I know is in here. I'm telling you, there's an effervescent quality to this that only comes from champagne or some sort of fizzy type of bubbly drink. I am picking up on a floral, but I'm not sure that it's lily, by the way. There is something else here, and I definitely pick up on the peach. This fragrance is just beautiful. Wow, oh my goodness, I could just go sniffing on forever. Let me just move on, and I will of course circle back with you with a performance because, like I said before, I had never tried ZIMAYA fragrances, so I want to come and understand not just the DNA of the fragrance house, but what to expect in their fragrances. You know, like, do their fragrances have good performance? Let me know if you know anything about ZIMAYA, if you've had a couple of fragrances and you've been using them for a while. Oh, but I am loving this one. Oh my goodness. Oh, I can't believe I waited so long. I may have to pick up the pink one. I mean, the bottle is so gorgeous. It could just sit in my vanity and I'll just stare at it. Okay, moving on, guys. Okay, so the next fragrance that I have for you, and the last fragrance, is a fragrance that I've been looking forward to really testing on skin and trying, because I was not even aware that this collection existed. And I was doing, I don't know what, I was in one of those sites, either Oud Store or 600, Perfume 600, one of the Middle Eastern sites. And you know, I encountered this collection, and it's from ARMAF, and it's the Eder collection. And I picked up this one, which is Arabian Sky, which is the latest launch, but there's others. There's like one in a red bottle and a gold bottle. They all look very interesting. And I was tempted to pick them all up because they're so, so beautiful. You'll see in a minute. But I just decided to start with this one and see if I like it. So it comes in this beautiful box. Look at that gorgeous box, guys. But wait until you see the bottle. Oh my goodness. This is a plaque. It's not a sticker. And the box has like a finish to it. It is just a very luxurious experience. I'm very, very impressed. And then of course you open it, and here is the fragrance. Look at how beautiful, guys. Isn't that beautiful? All right, so let me go ahead and share with you the notes because I'm so looking forward to trying it. So at the top, we have pepper, lemon, grapefruit, and pineapple. In the middle, we have lavender and sweet caramel. And at the base, we have patchouli, vetiver, musk, and leather. Oh my goodness. Let's go ahead and try this. Oh my goodness, look at that atomizer. Did you guys see that? Oof. Oh my goodness. Okay. Wow. This is an absolute love at first sniff. Oh my goodness, this is incredible. Okay, so let me start by telling you, I am loving this fragrance. Love it. This is truly a unisex fragrance. This does not lean feminine or masculine at all. Of course, I still have to test it on skin. You know what? I'm going to spray it on skin right now. Yep. So this fragrance is sweet, but not very sweet. It's just a little bit sweet. It's really not a sweet fragrance. It is fruity, and it also has an earthy quality to it. Oh my goodness, guys, but this is absolutely glorious. I'm gonna go back to the strip because I want to make sure that I'm not giving you what I'm getting on my skin. I want to be objective and give you what I'm getting from the fragrance. So the opening right now is fresh, spicy. I am clearly picking up on the pepper, and I'm picking up on something else, but I can't distinguish yet what it is, but give me a couple of minutes. I am picking up on the lemon and the grapefruit, and that's it. Lemon, grapefruit, pepper, and there's something else, but I can't distinguish what it is. It's getting a little bit sweeter. And this is caramel. This is caramel. Oh my goodness. Wow. Oh, I am so excited about this fragrance right now. Wow. There's the caramel, and now I'm picking up on the lavender. Yeah. I think that what I was smelling in the opening was a little bit of lavender, and I was confusing it for a spice. Yeah, I think it was the lavender. Oh my goodness, that caramel is so, so nice. Because it's not like a very rich, dense, or kind of burnt caramel. No, the caramel is perfect because it allows the fragrance to continue to have that fresh quality to it. That fresh, spicy, which is just perfect. This fragrance is also quite musky. I'm not picking up on vetiver at all. Okay, but I am picking up on the patchouli now. Now I'm trying to see, is the patchouli going to take over? Because you know the patchouli loves to do that. No. Yeah, the patchouli is just sitting there. Nothing is happening with the patchouli. Wow. Oh my goodness, this is really good, guys. Now, this fragrance does not lean at all towards the masculine or feminine side. This is truly a unisex fragrance. So if you wanted something that leans a little bit to the feminine side, this is not the fragrance. This is truly unisex. I think that the stars of the fragrance are the citrus notes combined with the lavender and the caramel. And it is definitely a musk-based fragrance. I'm not picking up on leather. I'm not picking up on leather at all. But you know what's interesting? That these notes to me did not read as a summer fragrance, but this is a fragrance actually that I could pull off all throughout the year. This is an all year fragrance to me. And this is one that you could use for any occasion too. This is not giving me like special event, special occasion. I'm not sure about signature scent yet. I have to use it a couple of times to let you know if I think that this could be a signature scent, but this is a very, very nice fragrance. Wow. I would love to know if this was inspired on anything, because I'm not picking up on anything that it's reminding me of at all. All right, I'm gonna stop right there because I could just go on, and I've already told you what I'm getting and I'm not picking up on anything else, so I think we're good. Wow, let me know if you've tried this fragrance, because goodness, this is absolutely stunning. Love the bottle, love the juice, love it, absolutely love it. I am really looking forward to trying this on skin. You know, because I did spray it. Oh my goodness. But I really want to do like a whole day type of test and see how I feel about it. Anyway, guys, so yeah, let's move on from this one. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and close the video on that note, because we could be here forever, as I'm so excited with some of these fragrances. And I, again, wanted to thank you all. I have so enjoyed having these long conversations in the comment section. I can't thank you enough. I just absolutely love to talk about fragrances, and I've come to know so many of you. Like I almost feel like if I saw you in person, I would know that it's you because of all of the communication that we've had. And again, I wanted to say welcome to our new FEMME members. Thank you so much to all of you. I really appreciate all of you so much, and I will see you in the next video.